Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new game that I just recently got and I've been enjoying. For those of us that like simulators, this game is called Police Simulator Patrol Officers. So I'll just preface things by saying I've been playing this save for about 3 hours. So some stuff is unlocked that you won't have immediately, and I'll show you. I'll explain that along the way. So uh, we'll go ahead and accept. So this is the map. It's not really a spoiler to let you see this. I am kind of curious. It looks like there's going to be a few other regions. So I don't know what that's going to be like. But if there's a car icon, then you're going to have a patrol car. If it's walking, then you're a foot patrol. I think I'm going to go for this Beaufort Landing. And for our shift duration, I'm going to go ahead and go with... so this is your IRL time, how long you'll play. I think I'll go with 20 minutes because I'll probably be stopping and explaining things for you guys. So you don't get to create your character. There's a handful, like maybe 4 or 5 different ones, and I took the one that I related to the most, but we're going to go ahead and start this shift. So you have a few different things that you're told to do. So you start off, you're here in the office. I'm going to hit F and leave. So my main task is to issue parking tickets. So I'll show you 1 or 2 of those, but we'll do other stuff as well. Alright, so we immediately learn of a major accident. So what I'm going to do, I'll go ahead and respond to that. So I'm going to come here and hop in the car. You can see on the mini map where I need to go. So I'm going to press 1 to turn on my lights, and 2 to turn on the siren. The siren will make it so that people will get out of my way. And if you get in an accident, you have to deal with that. So, sorry, I know that's super loud. Once we get there, none of the drives are very far. There's some things I can offer some feedback on for the devs if anybody wants, but... Okay, so we can turn off the siren. So what we're going to do here is get out of the vehicle, and now we're going to use our scroll wheel here, and we've got these different things that we can use. I was hoping to find... thought that there was... I thought we could deploy some other things. Anyways, first thing we want to do is check to see if there's anyone on the ground. See if anybody's been thrown from a vehicle. They haven't. Okay. So now I want to deploy my camera because I have to get evidence of what happened here. So it should show... Yeah, so it's going to show the points. Boom. So we take a picture of that one. And we're going to take a picture of that vehicle. And you can see the progress bar on the left is going to change once I get these pictures. This one doesn't seem to be showing any damage there. Maybe it'll show some damage there. Maybe they're just stuck because the other vehicles are in the way. Alright, so now I want to figure out who belongs to which vehicle. This guy seems to be the blue car. So we'll walk up and talk to him. So first of all,
let me have a look at your ID and
for their ID.
Card, please. Sure.
So he gives me his ID. I have to look on the screen. You can see over on the right-hand side, it's not expired, and he does not have his proof of insurance with him. But you don't have to have your proof of insurance Okay, now it just gave me a tip at the top. It says this person has dilated pupils. Well, we're going to be doing DUI tests here anyways, but I like to get ID first and then
Let me know what
interview
you
them.
saw.
I don't understand what happened, officer.
Okay, so a lot of times they say that, which gives you no information. So now what I'm going to do is alcohol
I'm just
test
taking
him.
a sample to see if you've been drinking and
He's
driving.
probably on amphetamines, which is probably why his pupils are dilated. Okay, so no alcohol problem. But now we're going to do the other DUI test. We'll
I'll
do the
take a
drug
sample
test.
to check if you've taken drugs before driving.
And this one comes back negative. Okay. Maybe he's just tired. Maybe he's on prescription medicine. We don't know. But since those both came back negative, we can't do anything about it. Maybe he's tired. I don't know. So we're going to walk away from him. And we're going to talk to this guy who I assume is the driver of that gray vehicle. So they just stand here, right? There's a little bit of a realism issue, but
I need to see your driver's license
it-
and registration.
it won't let us clear the
Yeah.
vehicle.
Sure, officer.
And I don't want to clear it until I get statements from everybody. So this guy, it didn't expire, so we're good. We'll switch. This is also valid. We can give that back to him. Now we want
Tell me
to
what you saw.
interview.
That driver should be arrested for causing an accident. They
Okay.
didn't use a turn signal when they should have.
Okay. That was pretty extreme. Maybe we'll listen to him, maybe we won't. We'll go ahead
Please
and test this guy.
cooperate peacefully while I take a sample to check if you're drunk.
I test them all, right? We want to test everybody. And if you look up in the top corner, oh, okay, this person has a .01 BAC, which means there's some alcohol in their system, but not enough to make it driving under the influence. But the game mechanic is, the SP, that's like your police points. And then the CP is your conduct. So if I do something I'm not supposed to do, it will ding my CP. So now I'm
We'll
going to
take
do the
a
drug
test to see
test.
if you've been driving under the influence of drugs.
'Cause he was pretty quick to blame that other person, but that doesn't mean they've been using anything. Okay. All right. So I could give this person their accident report, but it's not all the way up. I think you guys can see it. You can see my cursor. So what I'm going to do is have this person hold on. And I'm going to come over to this person and
ID.
ask.
And, if available, proof of insurance, please.
All right.
Here you go, officer.
So here's another one, like the first driver, does not have proof of insurance on their person. I can issue a violation for that. You go down here to issue violation, you go to driver and no valid insurance. So driving without valid insurance is a traffic violation. But, well, we can test it because it'll either give us SP if it's the right action, or it'll take away CP if it's the wrong action. So we're going to say a verbal warning for not doing that.
I'll let you go with the verbal warning
Yeah,
this
and
time.
see,
Thank you, officer.
it gave us 10 points for that. So they're really relieved that you're not off the hook yet.
Can you tell me what you saw?
I
Okay.
was in a real hurry and I drove,
Drove too fast. Okay,
I'm
that's
sorry.
that's fair. We'll go ahead and
All right.
test her.
I'm just collecting a sample to check if you've had any alcohol while driving.
A lot of times these accidents are caused by an impaired driver. Okay, now see how it said the report is extensive? That means when I give them the accident report, everybody's going to be happy, and we'll get
Please
more
allow me to
points.
collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
Okay, I'm going to say this is probably negative, but you never know. Okay, it's all negative. Well, this is really surprising that when I decide to record, nobody's going to get in trouble for this accident.
This is your accident report.
Thank you so much, officer.
We'll just clear it, and I'll show you how to do that.
We're done.
So-
You can leave now. Have a good day.
We tell her to go, and then we interact with the car, and we call a
I
tow
have
truck.
a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
And this is going to be a mess because
Wrecker has already been dispatched to your location.
these guys, they're all in the way. So we're going to give the
Here's your
accident
accident report.
report to
All
this
right.
person.
Thanks, officer.
So the accident report includes the photographs that I took and the witness statements from all three drivers.
Here's your accident report.
Seems okay. Thank you, officer.
So that person it was 15 points for the one to that person, and then a bonus for all witnesses receiving a report. So now they're going to reach over and grab that car because I called that one in first, I think. Yeah. So then I need to come over and call for
I
that
have a
one.
vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
Is this, did I tell this person they can go? I think so. And then we want to come over to this one.
I
I'm
have
gonna
a
sue
vehicle
you
here
for
for
towing my
towing.
car
Can you send a
without
tow truck to
probable
my current
cause.
location?
Okay, so
We'll be at your location shortly.
I lost points for saying that this one should be towed. What I should have done was tell this person,
You're good to go. Bye.
yeah, I should have done that. So you can see how that mechanic works. Which, I was just in too big of a hurry here. That car doesn't need to be towed. It could be driven away. So you see how that works. Alright. So we'll hop back into this, to our car. And I'm actually going to just pull over right here. Because I'll show you how the parking tickets work. So we got 175 SP for that for managing that major accident. So we want to check a few things. Is the car on the sidewalk? No, it's not. You can zoom in to the plate by
There's a situation
clicking.
that needs taken care of. Anybody
Okay.
available?
There's a minor accident. I'm
I'm
gonna
currently busy with another issue.
Alright, so my dude tells her no. So we look at, there's no expired license. The windshield's not cracked. It's going the right way on the street, so that one's fine.
Officer help requested for an emergency. Please
No.
I'm
hold.
currently busy with another issue.
Right, so we can come back here, check. See that where it says 23? That's, you're just checking to make sure it's
Hello to you too.
it's current. This one's fine. We can check the meter. Meter is valid, so no ticket there. Oh, this one expired. Silly me. Okay, so we're gonna press F. We go to parking ticket. Parking meter expired.
Stop that requires taking care of.
Simple as that. Okay, I
I'm
do
afraid
not.
I won't make it in time.
I do not like the traffic stops, and I can tell you guys about those. Maybe if this video gets enough attention, I can do another one.
There's an emergency. Urgent response required.
I'm currently
Officer
busy with
available?
another issue.
So, one of my complaints in the little bit that I've played the game so far is there's just too many call-outs. You know, I would like to be able to respond to everything. Oh, there's another expired meter. I'd like to be able to respond to everything, but you just can't, right? You just can't possibly do that when you have another assignment that you're doing. So, what we can do now is maybe drive around a little bit and pull over, do a regular.
Support required. Any officers available?
I don't really want
I'm taking care of another issue.
to
at the
do
moment.
another accident because I showed you guys that. Alright, so there is a button for turn signal. What is it? Yeah. So I could put on my turn signal and signal properly and all that. You're supposed to stop and whatever, but I'll show you. So it gives you this pacing thing when you're behind somebody. Usually, after a little while, it will call out some kind of crime. Either somebody speeds or runs a red light. This is actually pretty rare. I don't usually sit at these different places all that often. Okay, so that person... Okay, that's not bad.
We require an officer to handle a traffic stop. Can you take care of it?
Pull over. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Usually somebody will break a law. That person ignored a red light. Who?
You're
Oh.
taking too long to reach the scene. We're sending another unit.
So I'll show you how to do this. So this is kind of janky the way I went about it, but I get behind this person and then okay, I'm gonna turn the siren off. They're stopped here, so this is fine. and then I walk up to. Oh, by the way, I can turn those radio call outs off. So walk up to this guy, say. First, you have to tell them why you stopped them. So you want to go to driving, and you want to say that you
I
ignored a
stopped
red
you for
light.
blowing through a red light.
I thought I heard a siren behind me.
Okay. Interesting excuse. We don't get to weigh the excuses. But we do want to check the person.
Show me your license and
Available,
car
we need
insurance.
assistance.
I'm taking care of another issue at the
Okay,
moment.
officer.
Here, I'll
Ready to
just
go?
disable that for now. So it's going to show us that it's not expired, but he didn't give me insurance card. So we'll go ahead and issue a verbal. So we click on this. We could give a ticket, but we're going to do a verbal.
I'm not going to fine you and just let you go with a verbal warning.
Thank you, officer.
So you still get the 10 points. It relieves them. And now, what I could do, because this is probable cause. Running red light is probable cause. So I'm going to have
I'd
this
like
guy
you to leave
get
your
out.
car and go to the sidewalk.
And I'm going to go ahead and DUI test him, just because sometimes the reason people break these rules, these laws, is because they are under the influence. So we're going to do the alcohol
Okay,
test.
Just check if you're under the influence of alcohol.
Okay, it's good. And then we'll do the
I'm
drug
just collecting a
test.
sample to see if you've used any drugs while driving.
Okay, negative on that. So I want to probably go ahead and issue the violation for ignoring the red light. We will go ahead and write a ticket for that.
I have to issue you a ticket for running a red light. That will be around $120 to $250.
My lawyer will take care of it.
Okay. Yeah, so they're upset.
You're good to go. Drive safe and have a nice day.
So
Hi,
though,
officer.
okay, she greeted
Hi
me.
there.
We'll greet back. You get points for being nice to people. So now, okay, another person ignored the red light. I could do that. That vehicle. Since we already did a red light, maybe I can show you guys something else. Let's see. Sometimes it'll get people for jaywalking, which actually, I'll show you how to do how to go for speeding here. Let's Oh, that's an accident. Dang it. All right. Well, I guess we're helping the accident, but there's a radar gun. I'll just show you real quick how it works. So you equip it until like I can go like this. It tells me they're going 35. That's the speed limit here, so it's fine. This guy's gonna be going 35 probably also. 35, yeah. But if you get in a good location, sometimes you can catch them going pretty fast. I wish I could get one so I can show you how the report works. Anyways, that's the radar gun, so we'll put that away. So what we need to do here, looks like it's just a 2 vehicle. I think minor is a 2 vehicle and major is 3. Nobody's hit, nobody's hurt. So first thing first, I want to take pictures. So we'll get a picture of that damage there. I don't know why the side is smashed like that, but we'll get a picture of that damage there. And let's see, can we get that damage and that damage? Alright, we'll put that away. We'll talk to this guy. He probably rear-ended her. So
Let me have a look at your ID and insurance card, please.
insurance first, ID and insurance.
There you go.
So well, that car was loud. You can pull people over for that too. So it tells you this ID is expired. Okay, that's good to know. So we'll cite him for that. And the insurance is fine. So we'll give that back. Now he smells alcohol. So that... First, I
Can
like
you
to
describe
ask
what you saw?
what they
I
saw.
didn't have full control of my car.
Aha, yeah. I wonder why that is. So...
All right. Let me just check to see if you're under the influence of alcohol.
the game really walks you through it. I don't remember if there was a difficulty setting. Okay, this person was driving under the influence of alcohol. So BAC .08 is the legal limit. So this guy's over. He's going to get arrested for DUI. This will be your first time getting to see an arrest. We're going to go ahead and
I'll
test
take a sample to check
drugs
if
as
you've
well,
taken drugs before driving.
because they could do both. And both are negative. All right. So now that we know, we're going to cite him for the expired ID, and we're going to arrest him for DUI. Now, the way the game works, this person's not going to flee, so I don't have to handcuff them right this second. But I'll go ahead and do it anyways. First, I am going to issue the violation for the expired ID.
I will now fine you between $75 and $100 for carrying an expired ID.
Why does it cost so much?
So he's not real thrilled about that. And now, you thought that was bad. Now you're getting arrested
The reason why
for
you're under arrest is
alcohol.
because you were drinking and driving. Please cooperate.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't do that.
Please don't do that. Yeah. So,
Your shift is over, officer.
all right. So they want me to be done, but I'm in the middle of an accident, so I'm gonna finish the job. It'll allow you to finish the job, but it won't let you start new stuff.
Let me
once
have
you
a
get
look
to
at
this
your
point.
license and registration, please.
So we'll
Here
do the
you go, officer.
same process with her. It does feel a little repetitive in that regard, but I'm sure this is what officers really do. Got to check the documents, and they will have fake IDs too, stuff like that. So
Tell me what
And-
you saw.
That person was driving left and right.
aha, right, yeah. The person we arrested was driving drunk. Got it. So we don't have to do this, but since we have her here, I'm going to go ahead and drug test her.
Let's just check if you're under the influence of
It's
alcohol.
possible that both of them were inebriated. Okay, she's good.
I'm just collecting a sample to see if you've used any drugs while driving.
All right, so she's good to go. So what we want to do with her is give her
This
the
is your
accident report.
report.
Thanks, officer.
All right, and then we let
You're
her
good to
go,
Drive safe and have a nice day.
and then we come over to the car. She's gonna drive away. All right. So we will have this
I have
guy
a car here that
towed
needs
away,
towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
and
Tow truck will be at your
Bro.
location as soon as possible.
where did he go? Oh, that's... Oh, there he is. He, blipped out of the way. Okay. So we want to give him the accident
All right,
report.
Here's your accident report.
Thank you so much, officer.
And then we want to
Backup
call...
requested to take a suspect into custody. I repeat, backup requested.
Copy that. The nearest available unit will be sent to your current location.
Okay, gave me 15 points for that. Alright, good. And now that guy moved over because of that transport coming, which is not ideal for me because I need to get back to the station. So to get back to the station, I need to look on the map and see where I'm at. I'm here. So probably down here, 2 streets left and then a right is best. Am I going the right way? See, it won't let you look at your map, at the big map while you're driving. So I think I might be going the wrong direction. So the best thing to do is stop, pull up the map. Yeah, alright, we'll just stay on this road, and it's going to be 2 more streets on the left-hand side. Here I can show you how the pacing works. So you get behind a car, and go the same speed as them. Usually you run into a red light, so it doesn't work, but alright. I could pull that guy over, but since it's past my shift, you shouldn't do this, what I'm doing. Because I should only use this when I'm responding to an emergency, and we're not right now. Alright, and then I'm just gonna come up in here. You don't need to park, but I like to park at the end of my shift. If you wreck your car, that's a whole separate ordeal. Maybe I'll do that sometime. Show you guys in another video. Yo. And then we come in here and go to the open chair. Sit down. So, that's the end of the shift. It gives you this report. And this dramatic music for some reason. So you can see here how it gave me SP for... Oh, I can catch graffiti sprayers now. That's fun. Oh, I got a new district. Nice. So you can see I got 135 for the first accident. We got 10 for these 2 parking tickets. Then 45 would have been the red light guy. And then this other accident was 133. And then we lost 5 because I accidentally marked to tow that guy's car. That was not right. So we got 10 bonus points for responding to that call out. And we got 4 bonus points for greeting people and 5 for finding a point of interest, which is a weird thing that's in the game. Sometimes people will ask you for instructions, or directions rather. And if you don't know the point of interest, you don't know where to send them. So the points of interest are important if you're going to get to know the map. But I think it's a really neat game concept. So you come back to this screen. This is where we started, and pick another shift if you want to keep playing. I've found that like that 20-25 minute mark is nice because the game can be a little bit repetitive. But as you saw, we were in the middle of a traffic stop when the shift ended. So, you end up going a little bit over. So, I think it's a really interesting game. It brings some challenges that I've never really played in a simulator before. While some of the basic mechanics, dealing with these people who can be a little bit plastic and inanimate, it almost feels a little bit like a puzzle game at times, because you're trying to figure out what is the proper course of action to do what is right by the virtual people that you're interacting with. And when you make mistakes, it can be a pain. So I like the game. I will probably give it a positive review. I got it on Steam sale, and if you are interested in this style of game, what I will say, I've always wanted to play as a police officer in Grand Theft Auto, for example, and there's not that kind of chaos in this game. It's much more calm, and I would say probably realistic. You got to see me do a few different things. There's also a traffic stop mechanic in the game where you use a sign to flag people. I might show you that in another episode, another video. But I wanted to give an introduction to the game here. It's not really a review, it's more of a introduction. If you guys like it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll create more content. I could do videos of one-off, responding to different things, or I could do shifts and let you see what all I get up to in a whole shift. So, thanks so much for checking it out. My name is Bluebelly. I play simulation games, including Police Simulator. Bye for now.